Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. So I wanted to work on uh, my minor sevenths. Everybody knows I love minor seven flatter fifths. So basically, I've been doing things like going through the circle of fifths, and that's a really good way to practice. I'm going through all 12 keys. You could go the other way and do the circle of fourths, or within one practice session, try to do both. So, for example, what I find is very helpful. So, when I'm doing, what I'm going to do is the circle of fifths with minor sevenths. I'm going to play the chord, and then I'm going to play the scale that's appropriate to that. If you recall, probably this is the umpteen times I've said this. When I think of minors, I think of major scale. So, in the case of C minor, the first chord is C minor seventh. The scale that we're going to play is basically the same as an E flat major scale, or I guess it's a C minor scale. So, for example, it'll look like this: C minor seventh, and I'll hit it this way. And the next chord is going to be a G. I'll hit the G minor seventh this way. So that was a G, and the scale for that is basically a B flat major 7 or a G minor 7, or G minor scale. You can think of it that way. So the next one is going to be a D minor 7th. And so there's this D minor 7th, but I want to keep everything a little bit close. So I'm going to use an inversion of it that looks like this. So that scale I'm going to play is basically going to be an F major 7th. So if you recall the chord, C minor 7th, then G minor 7th, then D minor 7th. The next one is an A minor 7th. So rather than hit the A minor 7th this way, I'm going to hit it down here, an inversion. Okay? And the scale is going to be a C major scale. The C major scale is the same as an A minor scale. So that's the A. And then the next one's going to be an E minor 7th. And for the E minor 7th, I don't want to go all the way up here or over here. I can hit an inversion of the E minor 7th that looks like a 6. This is a root in this case. And the scale for that is a G. So that's an E minor 7th. There you go. Then the scale. And right after the E is a B minor 7th. So then G flat. And that's going to be an A major scale. After that, it's going to be a D flat. So remember, we used this D before, so all we did was bring it down. And the root's right here. And that's basically the same as an E major scale. Then A flat. So next one, it's going to be the same as a B. And after that, it's going to be an E flat. If we had this as the E, we can just bring it down like this. And basically, you're playing an F sharp major. That's your E flat. Then B flat. Flat. And the last one is F For F, you could do this, but I like to do this one, using that as the root. Then you start over with the C. So all I did was I used some substitutions or some inversions, and then moved everything around a circle of fifths. So again, so you see that at least the chord forms. C, okay, then G, minor seventh, then D, minor seventh, then A minor seventh, then E minor seventh, then B minor seventh, then G flat, then D flat, then A flat. I should say G flat was this. My bad, sorry. G flat, and then D flat, then A flat, then E flat, right here, then B flat, then F. There you have it, moving around the circle of fifths. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. Bye.